Hi everyone, I'm Mo. Welcome to Off by Heart Style. Today I want to talk about the Contemporary-A-THON, which I believe is taking place September 23rd and will be finishing and concluding on September 28th. Now there are several booktubers and channel creators that are involved in the creation of this tag. I believe this is the 5th round of Contemporary-A-THON. I'm following it through meltotheany, who is a booktuber that I love so much. Anyways, I believe the live show is going to be on September 28th at 6 Pacific time and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Chelsea's channel, which I believe is another booktuber, and I can link that kind of information below. Anyways, getting into the Contemporary-A-THON itself. So there is 7 challenges from what I can see. I have my phone right here. So I'm just gonna go over some of the books that I've decided to read, and hopefully I'm successful in this challenge. Let's see if I can do it. So challenge number 1 is reading a 2019 release. And I definitely got myself covered with 2 books as far as I know. So the first being With the Fire on High by Acevedo. And I'm really looking forward to this one. This one was released earlier this year. And just look at how gorgeous this is. It's such a beautiful book. I've been wanting to read it for a while. And I really enjoyed The Poet X, but I don't physically own a copy of that, but I own this. And I'm looking forward to getting into it. Another very recent 2019 release is actually Permanent Record by, I believe, Mary H.K. Choi. So look at this book as well. It's also really gorgeous, and I'm definitely going to look forward to digging into this. I didn't really get into Emergency Contact. I believe I had it borrowed through Overdrive, but I wasn't able to finish it. I think I got a few chapters in. But I'm definitely curious in how this one will go. And that's it for the 2019 releases. So challenge number 2 is reading a contemporary with yellow on the cover. So again, I'm gonna use Permanent Record, and you'll notice this theme. I'm going to be doing a lazy version of this Contemporary-A-THON. I'm gonna be using books in multiple of the challenges to kind of preserve my sanity. So with a Permanent Record, the spine is actually yellow as well. And I just love how gorgeous this book is. I mean, the dust jacket itself is really nicely done, and I just love the illustrations on it. And even inside is yellow too. And technically within the bounds of the challenge by the spine. Read a diverse contemporary is the 3rd challenge. So again, both Permanent Record and With the Fire on High both hit that challenge right on the head. I believe with Permanent Record, the main character is South Korean and Pakistani, I believe. I'm not too sure of the ethnicity of the love interest in the novel. I think she might be Latina. I'm not 100% certain, but I believe with both leads of this novel, they are not white. And with The Fire on High as well, I believe is starring an Afro-Latina main character. So I believe those 2 hit that challenge right on as well. Number 4 is read a contemporary with an illustrated cover. So again, With the Fire on High. Really gorgeous. So inside as well, the actual hardcover itself is beautifully designed. Look at that. And of course the infamous illustrated cover, really gorgeous, which I absolutely love that trend in the book world right now, and I hope it continues because I love looking at it. And of course, Permanent Record. The illustration is just absolutely out of this world. You know what? Mary has really gorgeous books. I remember Emergency Contact as well has that really beautiful pink cover as well. And the illustrations were just really immaculately done. So there's that. Number 5, read a dark, hard-hitting contemporary. So I have 2 that can fit that challenge. So the first is Radio Silence by Oseman. Now I just got this book, and I have to be honest, I literally pretty much just finished it. Like, I got it pretty much today and finished it today, so I couldn't wait until officially the 23rd. But it's definitely hard-hitting and darker as far as contemporary. There is themes of suicidal ideation in this book. There's definitely themes of depression in the book that's really outlined well. Actually, this could have been part of that diversity challenge as well. Definitely different representation as far as ethnicity, as far as sexuality. And it was just a really gorgeous read. I don't want to give too much away, but the main character is obsessed with a podcast on YouTube by the name of Universe City, and the host of Universe City is by the name of Radio Silence. The main character, she's an artist. She does a lot of fan art in conjunction with the fandom for Universe City and for Radio Silence, and she's contacted by Radio Silence, and her whole entire world is turned upside down from then on going forward. So it's a really smart read, definitely hitting some darker themes as well. The second book that I've picked is Donna Tartt's The Secret History. Don't know too much about this book. I don't even know if it technically fits in the contemporary realm, because maybe there's an element of magical realism. I'm not entirely certain. But it's definitely a darker in tone novel. Just going by the synopsis on the back, it says, under the influence of their charismatic classics professor, a group of clever, eccentric misfits at an elite New England college discover a way of thinking and living that is a world away from the humdrum existence of their contemporaries. But when they go beyond the boundaries of normal morality, they slip gradually from obsession to corruption and betrayal. And last, inexplicably, into evil. So it sounds very gripping, dark. I'm assuming that it's contemporary. It might have a broader scope than that, but I'm including it in the challenge anyways. Number 6, read a contemporary with plants on the cover. So again, a lot of these are repeat offenders, but I'm going to use With the Fire on High. I believe there is some plants that are some floral arrangements that are illustrated on the cover, both the front and the back as well. And lastly, the challenge number 7, a contemporary beloved by a member of the book community. So one of the creators is Melanie of meltotheany, and I know that she just recently reviewed Permanent Record and she really enjoyed it. It was through her recommendation that finally gave me the push and the go ahead to actually pick this up. So I'm really looking forward to it. Read maybe the first couple of pages and I already love the main character's voice, so I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so that is basically the books that I've chosen for the Contemporary-A-thon. Not a really big ambitious list, but I wanted to be realistic. And my hope is that I do finish these books by the 28th. I don't know. We'll see. Wish me luck. Anyways, I'll leave all the information below. I hope that you will join in on the Contemporary-A-thon as well. And until the next video.